Okay, today I'm out here at Fort Klamath. I've been having a heck of a time with the wind in every area that I've been lately, so I haven't posted much, and hopefully today the wind will be in agreement, and we can show you a bit of history that I've been working on for over a year. Fort Klamath is known as the most beautiful fort in America when it was established in 1863. So we're going to be showing you something that's going to be added, which has not been added to this fort in over 50 years. There's never been another building added to this. My blacksmith background has had me pursue with our club, Cascade Civil War Society, building a reproduction of a original blacksmith shop here, a double bellows blacksmith shop. We're in the process of fundraising now after we got all of our permits and everything to get going, to figure out what we're going to be doing here. So I'll take you around and show you the footprint, what's going to be, and what Fort Klamath has nothing left here at all except a reproduction of the guardhouse and the gazebo. So we'll go ahead and move on. I'm probably not going to try to talk much in this because the wind is blowing in my face, but we'll see. We're walking across where the guardhouse is. This is a reproduction of the guardhouse. This fort had over 8,000 acres, and it was not like your typical fort where it was structured with big walls of wood. This had a white picket fences around it. Right here is where the blacksmith shop will be recreated. This is the footprint, the footprint of where it's going to be. It'll be located right next to the guardhouse, and it'll look across the parade ground. And this is the only part that's left from the fort is the flag that's back there in the back, the flagpole. This property was donated after the fort became unoccupied in the 1800s. When the buildings deteriorated, then it became farmland all around and ranch land, and one of the ranchers' families donated this property to the fort, so or to the county museum and the state parks of Oregon. So this is the area that we have now for ourselves that's fenced in. When we have a beautiful clear day, this is actually beautiful clear blue skies around here. It's beautiful country and peaceful. I'll take you inside the fort and show you the bellows that I had donated. They were 100 years old. They were given to me, the forge set up and everything. And after I had gotten it, I worked with it for 14 years here under the gazebo, and then have donated it to the county museum and to be put in the blacksmith shop. So we'll go inside and see that now. Okay, here is the entrance of the Fort Museum. On the wall here we have a display of how people can donate to the blacksmith shop. They can go ahead and donate under the stripes. They'll have like the $50 stripes for the cavalry or infantry. They choose $250 for the sergeant major, and then you have $500 for the captain, or $1,000 for a colonel. And so people can go ahead and donate here, and then their names will be put under this and on this wall forever, as the starting of doing the production of the blacksmith shop. We come into the actual museum, and the 100-year forge that I had given to me years ago. I donated here as soon as we were given the permission to do the blacksmith shop here. We had to go through the state, and because this is being a state park as well as a county park. So this bellows was something that I used for about 13 years here at the fort on the occasions that we had it set up for Living History Days here. Now it'll be retired, and I will be donating a whole new set of brand new bellows that I was given, and Richard, the other blacksmith, will be doing the same. He has another set of bellows. We're going to be doing a double bellow system. It'll be a one in, I don't know, in the Northwest, one of two double bellow systems at a fort. So this is a piece of history that is starting to happen here at Fort Klamath, and to be a part of has been very exciting. The museum itself is not very large here. This was the original guardhouse, a reproduction of the original guardhouse. And as it looks today, it is now a gift shop. Over here is some of just a few of the items that I forge and sell here at the fort. And in the display case, I have other items that I sell here at the fort. And over here on the side, they have a great selection of books for sale here. A lot of this fort was involved with the Modoc War. If you're familiar, or historians of this Indian wars of all, the Modoc War was one of the parts that this fort was a part of. This is a diorama of what Fort Klamath looked like. And you can see that it doesn't look like any of your forts that was established in the cowboy movies of the West. It was a very beautiful fort. All the buildings were white with the white picket fences around it. You can see right there is the flagpole, and the guardhouse is there on the corner where we are now. In front of the guardhouse was the barracks, and so now we don't have that there. But in between the barracks right there and the building over here on the side, that is where the blacksmith shop will be we put. The actual blacksmith shops were across the river, which is back over there by where the horses and stuff are, and that is on some other one's private property right now. So when we picked this spot, two reasons. One, the guardhouse does have water, and we can have a hose taken off to the blacksmith shop, and also then there was no other building on this spot. So this makes it very much perfect spot to put the blacksmith shop. We're not going to have any running water in the blacksmith shop, and we're not having any electricity. It is going to be just like it was during the time that they blacksmithed in the 1860s. This is going to be a very big boost to the town of Fort Klamath, because the community is very small, and pretty much the whole area now is just homes and ranches around it, because other buildings and other things have been taken down or destroyed. The housing across the other side, you'll see those two-story beautiful homes. Those were the officers' housing, and so we had a massive fort grounds, and the hospital is back over there on the corner. And so to be able to reproduce this blacksmith shop here is going to be one big historic effort for us, and we are greatly looking forward to doing that. As I've said before, I also photograph, and these are some of the pictures that I've taken in the Fort Klamath area. Fort Klamath is absolutely stunning. The terrain, the countryside, everything is just pristine and really gorgeous around here. Also have pictures of the fort itself and the scenic areas of our area. So people get to take home either scenics of our area, which actually are hard to see with the flake. Here we go, reflections. And the reflections of these are real. Those are just, that's how absolutely pristine it can be out here when the wind isn't blowing. This is also a picture of the Fort Klamath area with Crater Lake Rim in the background. So that's a little history of what's happening here at Fort Klamath, and we'll keep you updated as progress goes on. We have a GoFundMe page, and we have people that are starting to work on grants for us also. This is the mounted infantry that we have here, that was here in the fort. So we'll keep you informed, and we'll see how things progress.